let's get started. I'm going to turn on my timer here. That way I can actually see how much time is actually passing and I can give you guys a more accurate count. Start with the next portion of the squat, as per usual, getting those ankles, getting those knees, getting those hips warmed up, getting the blood flowing. So, as per usual, we're going to hop into some high knees. I'm going to say as per usual a lot today, aren't I? Hopping into some high knees in 3, 2, 1. Feel free to bring it into a jog, but I'm going to stick with the mark simply because all I want is the hips and the knees warmed up. Good work, good work. Keep it up, keep it up. Get a good speed going. Hopefully you're getting the breath rate and the heart rate up. Going in some butt kicks in 3, 2, 1. We're going to hop back into sort of a high knee pattern. After this one, we're going to go with what we call open and close the gate. It's a little bit of a balance exercise, so if you need something nearby, just to hold on to, feel free to. Usually a wall works. Great. Good work, good work. And again, just as much as anything here, feel free to pick up the pace going into a jog with this pattern. I'm more so just looking to get the joints warmed up, as well as getting the blood flowing across the body. 3, 2, 1. Come back to this front facing position. What I'm going to do is with one leg up, out, back, in. You can see how I'm splaying out this foot. It's still the side profile. I'm touching down, and I bring it back in. Good work. Do as much as you can. This is an odd motion for a lot of people's hips because there's not a lot of turning motions in daily life. On top of not a lot of lateral motion in daily life. Unless you're running around a post in the middle of the day, or you're running track, there's not a lot of chances for you to open up the hips both ways. All right, last one, and we're going to go over to the other one. Other side, up and out. Back in, up and out, and back in. Good work. What I try to do is keep my hips straight or facing towards you this time around. I'm looking to splay out the foot, splay out the hip, and the same thing as we come back. So splay out, nice and narrow. Splay out, nice and narrow. We're going to go into some shuffle squats. So come to the side of your area, wherever that is. You only need one step across as for our squatting here. What we're going to do is try to shift our body weight down and up while we move from one side to the other. So big step out, down and up to the other side. Bring the feet back together. Big side step back to the other side, down and up. Keep that up. Good work. Get those hips warmed up. Get a little more pressure over the quads. Getting the muscles warm to the day. A lot less sun than there is usually when it comes to these sessions, especially considering the last few times I swear that the cameras had to rebalance 30 times from just the light shining in alone. Good work. We're gonna hop into some jumping jacks after this. So a little bit of explosive, a little bit of jumping. Explosive power. 3, 2, 1. Big up and down to the jumping jacks. If doing both arms and legs is too much for jumping, too much for your knees, feel free to take it into a single leg jumping jack and do your best. If you have the power, if you have the strength, as well as the capability in the lower body, stick with the big jumping jacks, please and thank you. Good work, good work. Get that blood pumping. Let's go, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Good work. All right. Last one we're going to do is some walkouts, and then we'll call it into the routine here. So folding from the hips, reaching for the ground, whatever space you can't make up, just by folding from the hips, reaching for it, make up with the knees. Arms and shoulders are the most important of this one, but feel free to try and get a stretch out of the hamstrings when performing this exercise. Good work. We're gonna do 5. So here's 2. Good work. There's 3. Almost. Here comes 4. And lastly, 5. Good work. All right. Starting with the lower body, we are going to go alternating curtsy lunges. So what I'm going to look for is that you cross the feet just enough. You don't have to go crazy with it. If you can go out that far, feel free to. But all you need is a slight cross in the legs and then down towards the ground. And then the other side, cross the legs, down towards the ground. Just like on any other lunge, you can see me stepping back. And then alternate towards the other side, still stepping back. The one thing that's different than usual lunge is the fact that you are getting that cross action out. It puts more stress into the hips and a little bit less into the knee. But some people do find that they put a little extra pressure in the knee. I want you to focus on the hips. Focus on the hips. All right. We're going to go into alternating. 3, 2, 1. Down to the side. Make sure you get that cross going. Feel free to make as big of a cross as you'd like to, but stay within the range of motion that you feel capable with and comfortable with. Good work, good work. Feel free to pick up the pace from me or slow down the pace from me. And just like any other leg motion, for any of these sessions, that the depth is the key to difficulty. If you need to, shorten the stride and just dip. Same thing with the other side. Just dip, feel free to. All right, almost done, almost done. Good work, good work. 3, 2, 1, done. Shake those legs off. We're gonna go with some side squats next. So very much like our shuffle squats for the warm up, but now we're gonna constantly be under pressure. I'm gonna get you to shift the body weight over one leg, getting those legs nice and far apart. Shift the body weight over one leg, come down, and we're gonna try and stay low for the entire exercise. So you can see how low I am now. Level is not gonna change right across. You can see, you actually see the bar in the background. Where my hips are, they're not going to change. If you need to rest, you can come to the top at that point, but I want you to try and stay as low as you can. Alternate from one side to the other. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Keep those hips level. Level hips. Good work. Hands can be wherever they like to be. Keep them at your hips. Keep them on your knees if you'd like to. What I want you to do is avoid using your arms to push on those legs. I want you to keep them one place or another. And try and keep those hips level. Only if you need a break when you come back to the top. Good work. Stay low, stay low. Not a lot of lateral motion in our daily lives. Try and keep it going. You might feel a little bit of stretch on the inside of the thighs as we move along through these ones, as there's not a lot of chances, again, in daily life to stretch out our adductors. Good work, good work. Almost. 3, 2, 1, done. All right. Next one we're going to do is we're going to do some jacks. So essentially what we're going to do from the bottom here is jump in, jump out, jump in, jump out. Same thing from the front. If you saw me here, I'm trying to keep a normal plank push-up position. All I'm doing is going with a wide stance leg. You don't have to go narrow. Wide stance, tuck up, tuck back, tuck up, tuck back. If the jumping is too difficult for you, take it easy, do a step routine where it's more so going to be step, 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 step. And just like any other push-up, any other plank, feel free to do it from a wall, from a ledge, from the ground. If you're doing it from a wall or a ledge, you might find yourself just doing a marching pattern while pushing into the wall. All right, let's get going in. 3, 2, 1, tuck, jack, tuck, jack. Keep it going. Again, if you need to, break it down, go into steps. Lost my panic because I was thinking of jumping on top of the spider climb, but feel free to use whatever version you feel comfortable with, but also challenged in. Good work. Almost. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good work. And just go through a quick demonstration. You can easily do these from the wall, doing that sort of step pattern where it's going to be one leg, then the other. Okay. Onto the ground, onto the ground. Onto the back. We are going to do some crunches. But what I want you to focus on is bringing your shoulders off the ground, not so much bringing your chest towards your knees. So what I want you to try and get going here, very similar to how we organize our toe reaches. We're going to keep our feet wherever they are, whether you want them a little higher or a little lower, it doesn't matter. From here, what we're trying to do is lift the shoulders off the ground, try and keep as much of the back off the ground as you can, and then back down. Up and down, up and down. Very simple motion, but I want you to focus on picking the upper body off the ground, not chest towards the knees. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Up and down. Good work. Even if I'm saying avoid pulling your chest towards your knees, in this lifting motion, you might find it very normal for you to do so. That's okay. We're still focusing on bringing the shoulders and the back off the ground as if our core is trying to pick us up one piece at a time, our head, our shoulders, and then our back. Good work. Almost. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Take a break. On to the second round whenever everybody's ready. Quickly grab water. Nice temperature today, but it still somehow feels muggy in here. But no worries, we will fight through it. You're in the gym with me, so we'll fight through it. All right, back to the curtsy lunges. Remember, focus on just getting enough of a cross where you feel comfortable with. The further you do stick out the back leg, the more hip motion it's going to be. So try and keep that in mind if you'd like to try a further distance, as well as it might require a little bit more balance shooting out that far. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Alternating curtsy lunges, please, and thank you. Get that cross going. Good work, good work. Move those hips. You might even find yourself stretching across the hip if you start to stick that leg out further and further. We are pulling our glute maxes into its longest position and then trying to recontract it back to its shortest position. So it's understandable this is going to be hard for some people. It might not be that hard for some from others. Depends on how much hip mobility that you have. Good work. 10 seconds left. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Shake those legs off. Into the side squat. Spread those legs. From here, what we're going to try and do, focus on keeping those hips level. So wherever you sit down, you're going to keep them here. Move from one side to the other. Good work. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Over to one side, hips stay level. Hips stay level. Good work. Hands can be wherever they like to be. Just avoid pushing on those thighs to help you back up. If you need the rest, just come back up to the standing position. Good work. Good work. Depth is your key to difficulty. Pick your depth and then keep it at that height. Good work. Great job. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right, tuck jumps or the wall pushes with the marching pattern. Feel free to do whatever works for your body. I'm gonna be on the ground doing the tuck jump version at whatever pace and whatever time you need. Get it done. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Like a frog who doesn't know how to use his front legs. Good work, good work. Keep it up. You have it, you have it. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Shake it all off. Into some crunches, please, and thank you. Feet they could be wherever you'd like them to be. I like having them hovering and crossing my feet. That way I don't really tend to use them to curl up. On top of which, we're getting our shoulders and our back as far off the ground as we can, using that core. Hands be where they want to be in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lifting the upper body off the ground. Good work. Long drawn out work considering that. I find myself not only getting a little bit tired, getting the breathing rate up, but the core is squeezing at my diaphragm and just pushing all that air right out. Good work, good work. We have it, we have it. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Me chatting makes it go this by as fast as it does for me. Maybe it feels longer if I'm chatting. No worries. Great job so far. One more round on that. Whatever time we have left can either be for an extra exercise or stretching, and I'm feeling the extra exercise if we do end up with that much time. All right. All right, all right. Going into our curtsy lunges once more. I'm gonna kick this pad over. It's bothering me just enough because it's not centered. But I don't think it can be centered on a fisheye camera. What we're looking for again is that crossing pattern. And feel free to control however far you go out. If you want to shoot it all the way out here, feel free to. If you only want to come to here and control for your depth, that way you have balance and you have enough coordination there, feel free to. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Great job. Get those crosses going. Feel free to play around with how far you shoot that back leg out, as well as control for the depth of each of these lunges. Depth is your key to difficulty on most leg exercises. Good work. Good work. Feel free to pick up the pace or slow down the pace from whatever I'm doing. 10 seconds left. We have it. We have it. 3, 2, 1, and done. Going to the side squats. Keep those hips level. Find a good spot for them. Remember, if you ever need to rest, back to the top. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Down and shift and shift. Try not to return to the top position unless you need an extra bit of rest. And just like any other leg exercise that we've done, depth is a key to difficulty. If you need to raise up a little bit, that's okay. I want to try and get as low as I can, not only to try and put pressure onto my quad, but to stretch out my inner thigh, my adductors. Good work. Less than 10 seconds. This round's gonna blow by. Less instruction, more of me just chatting. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Shake those legs off into whatever version of the tuck jumps that you want to. If you want to do the marching pattern against the wall, marching pattern against the floor. wherever you'd like to be. Choose your modification. We're gonna get going in 3, 2, 1. Good work. Remember, you can go very wide with these feet, and it doesn't have to be a very big jump. It just has to be a little bit of a tuck, as if we're trying to pull our hips up towards our shoulders. As you can see, they want to go in the opposite direction because their legs have to get there. We have it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Crunching time. Whew. Make sure that sweat's off my face before it starts dripping in my eye during these crunches. All right. Feet can be wherever they want to be. Find a good spot. Try and lift the shoulders off the ground. 3, 2, 1. Good work, good work. Last strong, make it the strongest. Keep it up, keep it up. Great job, great job. 3, 2, 1. Good work. All right, take a break at this point. Like a regular surprise, oxymoron. I would like to do some push-ups. Feel free at this point in time. If you don't want to do the push-ups, you can take off. Have a great one. But challenge yourself, please and thank you. We're gonna get some upper body work in. Getting that push-up going. I understand those tuck jumps are probably not easy on some people's shoulders, but it's mostly for the core that those ones surprisingly. We want to get some action in bending the arms. All right. Coming down to whatever position you like. So whether you're on the wall, on the ledge, on the ground, on your knees, on your toes, anywhere in between, what we're looking to do is whatever you can do in the time that I can do 10, that's all we need. Just do your best, take whatever form you need to. We're gonna get those push-ups in and get them done. You wanna be picking yourself up off the ground by the time you're 90, push-ups are the way to go. All right, 3, 2, 1. I'm going from toes whenever you can. In the time that I can do 10. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Good work. Shake off the arms. We're gonna give it 30 seconds before we do that again. And then we'll pack it up after today. Whatever you can do in the same time that I can do 10, just stick with that number. That's all we need. All right. Shake off those arms one more time. Catch the breath. Last round. Going in 3, 2, 1. Whatever you can do in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Fantastic work. Great job. I know you challenge yourselves. Whoever stuck around challenge themselves. Great job today. A lot of leg work, a lot of floor work. Thank you for coming, Mike and Lisa. Wait, is Lisa in the background there? Yeah. All right. Have a good day, you two. Thank you for coming.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Pardon? You say something? Oh, maybe my camera's going out of